Hey everyone, it's Miss Britney, and I'm here to bring you a bit of encouragement. If you have your Bibles, I'd like you to open up to Exodus chapter 2. It's going to be the story of Moses. I will just be going over the first part of it, but when you have the chance, I'd love for you to sit down with your parents and read the entire story of Moses. I promise it'll be a great and fulfilling read for you. So let's get into the story of Moses. So Moses is born, and his mom is hiding him for about 3 months. And then she realizes that she can't hide him anymore. So she gets some bushel and she makes it into a basket. And then she puts him in the basket and, sends him down the river. Now you're probably wondering, why on earth would his mom do that? Well, if we back up into chapter 1, the very last verse, it says, "So Pharaoh commanded all his people, saying, every son who is born you shall cast into the river, and every daughter you shall save alive." So it's not that you will cast them into a river in a basket, because the basket he was floating along, he meant like just throw them in the river, pretty much commit murder. So he wanted all the boys to die, and you could save the girls. Now Moses' mom, she was really afraid that her son would die. And sometimes when there's tragedies or things going on, we tend to doubt God's goodness and his fairness. Even right now, we've got a pandemic going on, right? And everyone's freaking out. They're buying all the toilet paper, all the hand sanitizer. And in the midst of all that, we need to just stop and think, hey, God is going to be with us. We get so caught up in what the world sees things that we tend to forget that God is always with us. And the best medicine for all of us is prayer and patience. So as Christians, we really need to pray about what's happening in our world today. We need to pray for the leaders, and we need to pray for the doctors and the scientists, everybody who's involved, who's trying to find a resolution. We need to pray that God will guide them to the right thing and they won't take it up as their own. And then we also need to pray for ourselves and our family members that we won't lose our faith in God. Now, the second part of the medicine is patience. So even though you pray today, doesn't mean it's gonna be fixed tomorrow. We need to be patient and wait on God during these times. Now, let's get back to the story of Moses. So his mom puts him in the basket and sends him down the river. Now, do you guys know who actually finds Moses? Pharaoh's daughter. How ironic is that? Now, think about this. Suppose Moses' mom never put him in the river. Maybe Moses would have died at the age of 6 months old, because the Egyptian officials would have came in and found him. But because she had faith in God, she put him in the basket, sent him in the river, and then Pharaoh's daughter found him, and she saved him and raised him like it was her own son. Now, later on in the further chapters, you'll see that God now uses Moses to save the Israelites. But imagine, we wouldn't have that if his mom didn't have faith in God. I hope this brings you a bit of encouragement, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.